so strong tonight at both ends of the park. Akeem Prohl has been strong all season. He's at times gone unnoticed, but he's marshaled the St. George's defense really well. Jamar Purcell with the throw for Jamaica College. Has it on the left foot. Trying to go for the spectacular, trying to be the hero. What not to be for him on that occasion. 80 minutes on the clock. 80 minutes of real intrigue and good quality football at this level. This is what you get when two quality teams come face to face, battling for something special.
Two good quality teams, two good quality coaches, quality field.
Now we await one quality moment that will make the difference.
We've had some quality moments. It doesn't lack. The game needs a goal or two.
Yes, right about now would be good. Jamaica College at the back. Russell. Now you get to that stage where you, in the back of your mind, you start thinking extra time, or you think, really, let's try and finish this in the 90. St. George's College would love to finish it in the 90. Easily read by Alanda Brown at the back, but then pretty much gives it away. No, it's won by Jamaica College. Akeem Williams, national under-17 player, like Alex Marshall, like Ajani Talbot. Lots of national youth quality on the park. Neat. Slick. Well read.
Messam is out of the game for the last 10-15 minutes. He's gone quiet, and he needs to himself get involved in the game.
It's the one thing with Gregory Messam Jr. Here's a long-range effort that from Dominic James. If it's the one thing with Messam Jr. is that often he tends to fall in and out of games, and when he does fall out at times, he tends to be out for a little bit too long. And that's part of why he doesn't consistently come up in the same discussions as a Shepard Stewart and a Alex Marshall.
And that's going to happen sometimes with quality players. They're going to be in and out, but you can't be out of the games. You cannot be out of the game for such a long period of time. Worse if you're one of the better players or the go-to players for your team.
Here is Jamaica College coming forward now. Dawkins is inside the box. They're still possessing the ball, drill towards the target. Charged on. Now, let's see if STGC can do something on the counter. Still very strong at the back. Can't get it through. '84th minute. Where is your money at? Russell. Sewell. Sewell again. Neat for Russell. Decent turn. Goes down.
That's why I don't gamble, Ricardo.
Neither do I.
If I was a betting man, if I was a gambler, I'd be in problems today. I don't gamble.
Certainly would. Most of us would be. Now, Sigri turns it back. This is Sigri now, sorry. It was Johnson before, Chandwin Johnson. Turning it back to Donovan Sigri now. St. George's, almost a little mix-up at the back there. Got to be careful. This is the 85th minute. Who will blink first? Jamaica College attacking. This one floated in. The goalkeeper comes, doesn't claim it. And he's been bailed out by his defender. And now Marshall for St. George's College. This is the first real bit of space that they've had. Chevron Stewart, but look how quickly the Jamaica College defense comes back. Stewart doesn't have a lot of help, but challenges the goalkeeper, who comes up with the save. And then the cross is headed away and slammed in. That's going to be a corner kick. Neville Bell has a wry smile, because he must have thought with space opening up it would have been an opportunity, but men were not forward in numbers, and they didn't come forward in numbers because they had been pushed back so much that it took a couple of years for them to reach in an attacking position. But Stewart did very, very well.
It was Stewart versus 5 GC defenders. He was outnumbered, still got off a shot, and a good shot at that.
St. George's College leading in the corner kick count. Here's another one coming in. This is a good one too. Just couldn't rise high enough to get there. Still dangerously placed. And that one is hit wide and over the top. Never Burtis Bell. Still no substitutions for him yet. He's kept on the park, the very 11 that it started. I did say at the start Jamaica College could make substitutions and have the same quality really on the park, and I didn't get that impression about what's on the St. George's College bench. Akeem Shelton has been a regular substitute for them, but really outside of that, when you look at the bench, you're not seeing any real match winner on it.
And with the game going close to extra time, you're going to have to think about penalties too. And do you want to take off somebody who is a potential penalty kicker to replace him with someone who is not as potent from the penalty spot? So it's a lot to think about when you're a coach and in this position. But Neville Burtis Bell never seems to be flustered. I've never seen him flustered as a coach. But this is a tough one. This is a very, very,
One thing I can tell you is that Alex Marshall and Chevron Stewart will not be leaving the field. Probably not Gregory Messam Jr. either, once he's in good health. Elliott, who knows, might have work to do later on. But in the 88th minute, it's still 0-0 and extra time looms for a third straight Manning Cup final. It's been the trend, so it probably should come as no surprise. Might come as a surprise if you turned up on earth, watched the Super Cup final, went away, and then came back for this one.
I tell you, Ricardo, it's a totally different Jamaica College team.
This is what many expected in that Super Cup. But they've done their homework. That's headed on! That's a brilliant goal! The champions are in front! Is that the goal that wins Jamaica College their third straight Manning Cup title? Miguel Coley is ecstatic. St. George's College cannot believe it. But what does it matter? That could well be it. Jamaica College have come, and they may well have conquered. In the 89th minute, the winner might have been found. It's Donovan Dawkins. He's been threatening all night.
You know,
and the pivotal header, 2 in the semi-final, and the crucial one in the final. Jamaica College again. It's blue. It's gonna be dark in St. George's corner, and it's gonna be light at the end of Jamaica College's tunnel.
And I've been saying it all afternoon. Swing those balls in the box. Dawkins, he's good in the air. He's very strong. He's very athletic. And look at that. That's brilliant execution. It's not even, his back was to the goal. And it took some skill to get that ball in the back of the net. Absolutely spectacular from young Dawkins.
Is there a way back for STGC now? They've got to find it right here. This is McKellar. Jamaica College back in numbers. This is Stewart. Wheeling his way through. Slips a pass in. Cross comes in. Away from the target. The dream of 4 titles in a season. Looking pretty dim right now. And Jamaica College away with the football. It's going to be a mad scramble here. Look, top left-hand corner of your screen. 5 minutes of time to be added. There might still be hope for St. George's College after all. That's all they have to make a game of the Manning Cup final. 16-year-old Donovan Dawkins may have stole it for Jamaica College. Ronaldo Brown was a mere boy when he stole it for them against Wolmer's 2 years ago. Another 16-year-old comes to the party 2 years later, and it's still Jamaica College. McKellar, Williams, well read by Sigree. Jamaica College back and defending. No way St. George's College can get through this wall. Banged away. Coming up to 1.5 minutes of added time played.
Unbelievable.
That will not get it done. And the goalkeeper wheeling in pain as if he'd been stepped on. Jamali Waite holding on to his shoulder. And let's see what the referee does. He hands a yellow card to Williams and asks for some help for the goalkeeper Jamali Waite, and that would only utilize more time.
The goalkeeper, he's just gonna burn some time just now. But well, I'm speechless. Jamaica College prepared themselves for this match, Ricardo. Tactically, they were the better team on the park. They look physically the better team this afternoon. They moved the ball better. They deserve to win this finals. They are the champions. If you want to beat the champions, you have to come and play hard football, aggressive football, tactically good football, and beat the champions. They are the champions. Good look from the JC team this afternoon.
Miguel Coley just having a look, speaking with the assistant, and I'm sure Jamaica College will take as much time as they can. We're trying to run down as much time as they can. Alex Marshall is magnificent mark on this one. He hasn't been the influential. There's the cross, there's the header. That is a superb header from Donovan Dawkins, and it's the 2 men who have been the best on the park for Jamaica College. With the cross, Donovan Dawkins with the header. That may well be the winner.
They have been the best 2 players on the park this afternoon. Outstanding game, both players.
Jamaica College heading towards Manning Cup title number 7. Is there something left in the St. George's College arsenal? This is McKellar now. As play is back, Marshall slips that one through nicely. The cross will come in, but they just don't have the numbers in there for a team that's down 1-0 with very little time to go. Still, St. George's College, do we go to extra time for a 3rd straight year, or does it finish in normal time? Sewell makes the clearance, not very far. It struck over the top. from Gregory Messam Jr. Annoyed at himself, but more annoyed that the dream of 4 titles and their first Manning Cup title since 2012 is dissipating at Sabina Park. The goalkeeper again will take all the time in the world before he gets that kick going, and now they make a substitution as well. Jamaica College, they bring on Aquin Robinson and he replaces the goal scorer Donovan Dawkins.
The JC team is just running the clock down. They're managing the clock well, and I can tell you, egos were bruised 2 weeks ago, but this JC team is a different team that played in that knockout finals, and we have to give them credit for coming back. Psychologically they would have been bruised, but they came back into this finals.
Here is St. George's now. Is there a way back for them? That is in the safe arms of Shamali Wade. And for the first time, the look is not smile, or maybe it is after all, on the face of that man. Look at Ian Forbes saying that we've already played 5 minutes, but we've had stoppages in those 5 minutes, and therefore you would expect that that will be played out as well.
And the referee would have known that they're trying to run the clock down. So, he's going to add that all those stoppages time is going to add them back.
St. George's College attacking. Let's see. Marshall, is this where he comes to the party? Still in a dangerous position. This may be the final hurrah for STGC. The goalkeeper flying, defenders rising, headed away. Comes back in. 5-6 JC players there. And George's College still trying to come, but surely now, Jamaica College have done it again. The year is different, but the color is the same. Jamaica College are Manning Cup champions for the 3rd straight year, the 27th time in their history. But this will be sweeter than most before. Eagles bruised in the Super Cup final, but now in the Manning Cup decider, the one they say is most prestigious, the one they say is the title that all schoolboys want to win. It's Jamaica College who have done it. Coach Neville Burtisbell knows he's been beaten by a tactically superior team tonight, and he goes across to congratulate Miguel Coley, who knows he's got one up on who I'm sure will be a rival for years to come. It's Jamaica College again. It's Miguel Coley. He's won the battle of the coaches. It's dark blue over light blue at Sabina Park. And what a contest it was. It was every bit deserving of being the championship match. Disappointment for Gregory Messam Jr. and STGC. Joy, relief, and revenge for Jamaica College and this man, Miguel Coley. What a moment, what a match. And certainly Jamaica College, you can't say that they do not deserve that, because they played like champions.
Excellent performance by Jamaica College this afternoon.
Here is how things all started. Jamaica College going on the attack. Donovan Dawkins with the cross. The header from Russell saved. But it was Jamaica College in the opening stages of the contest. Chevon Stewart tried to get away once, and he was pulled back, brought out a yellow card. But it was largely Jamaica College in the early moments. Agree with that ferocious left-footed shot. This was ruled offside. Thankfully, the ball didn't go into the back of the net, because that would still be the talking point come Sunday. Jamaica College, though, and those rare occasions when they had to defend, they did it well, but in attack, they were always there. Tamar Purser couldn't get that one through. Talbot, a slamming Marshall in the head. Marshall had a really tough evening, to be honest. That was the end of the first half. In the second, St. George's came out with some amount of purpose, but they just couldn't break down this Jamaica College team, and in the decisive areas they weren't getting it right, I think, tonight, and they just weren't given the plethora of opportunities they were used to. And JC kept coming forward, they kept plugging away, kept giving themselves a chance. This is a Stewart, his shot blocked by Orlando Brown, captain denying captain, and Miguel Curley at his team. And it wasn't long after that. This was a mistake by the goalkeeper, but helped out by his defense. Marshall dropped back into the middle, tried to work well with Stewart. Stewart had 5 defenders on him here, and watch what he does. Goes for goal, but it's a brilliant save. And there was no one arriving to get on the end of it and slam it home. JC soaking up a little bit of pressure, but Zeron Sualpun provides the telling cross, and that header will live in the memory of Donovan Dawkins for many, many years to come. It's a scintillating finish. It's a finish worthy of winning any title, and it's won that Manning Cup title of 2015 for Jamaica College. Marshall had one last hurrah, but it just wasn't to be. STGC beaten Jamaica College 3 years in a row. And what a final, what a Manning Cup final for 2015. Miguel Curley down on his knees. That's where he would have been for the last 2 weeks, praying to the Lord. And he's...
TVJS and more sports, more often.